We all know that grocery prices are absolutely out of control these days. I'm one of the lucky ones that has an Aldi nearby. I do not have a Walmart nearby, but if I didn't have either of those stores, I would only have things like Vons or Albertsons. It could be a Kroger, like Ralph's, something like that, a regular grocery store. And to me, the prices at those grocery stores are just completely out of the budget. However, I have in the past shopped at these stores and kept my budget under $400 a month for my family of 4. And I'm going to take you today to show you exactly how I would do that. So let's get inside and start looking around. Gotta get myself an ad. So one of the first things that I do is look at the ad, and this is the most important tool for me for my grocery shopping. I usually write down a list ahead of time, but if I'm doing this on the fly, I would probably see that the turkeys are on sale for 59 cents a pound when I purchase $25. So that would be the first deal that I would take advantage of. They do have other brands too at different prices and a lot of other sales on here. So you can see $5.97 here for some cheese that's 32 ounces. That would be a good deal. Plus they have some snacks that are mix and match. So let's go around though and see what else we can find. And you can see the digital coupon here, so you can scan it on the app to make sure that you get it. But that's a good deal. So normally $8.49 and we would be getting it for $5.97. $1.95 for 5 pounds of russet potatoes. Let's see if they have that. Oh, here we go. That's a really good deal. So that is normally $3.99 and it's $1.95 right now. So that would definitely be something I would use for the week for vegetables. Okay, so these are the 59 cents a pound turkeys. The other thing I'm searching for is the discount bakery area. All of my local grocery stores have this except Aldi. Save up to 50%. And look at all these goodies that you can get. I mean, they have some garlic bread and lots of bagels. You just have to kind of check for the price on the bottom. So it's $1.99 instead of $6 for these bagels. They even have birthday cupcakes. So last minute, if you need a birthday cake or cupcakes, what is this? Cheese bread. $5.79 normally, but $1.99 on sale. This is my favorite little hack because you can freeze the bread. And look, like this one, my favorite, Cheesecake Factory bread, $1.99. I think I'm gonna have to grab this one. They also tend to have some food items over here too. So 50% off regular $4.49 for egg noodles. These would be about $2. And just a lot of other shelf stable items. Just check the dates and make sure it's not expired. Like this bottle here, you can tell it does not look too good. It says best by June 14th, 2024. So just make sure you check the dates, make sure it's still gonna be good. Oh my gosh, I even see Feastables. They're regularly $2, so it'd be $1 for these. I'll have to get some, I think, today. Would be great stocking stuffers. I love when I find candy in the discount rack. So these McCormick ones here are 50% off, plus you get $1 off. So that's a really good deal, good find. I even spot some flavor packets back there. So now I'm just heading down the aisles to see if I can find more red tags. Ooh, got some of these red stickers over here too. So I would just walk up and down the aisles and look for the red tags. Like here's one, $4.77. So that's on clearance. We're gonna save $3.72 if we were to buy this cheesy bacon mac and cheese. So I love when I find red tags on anything, because then I can see if I can even get an additional discount and just take advantage of things that we'll actually eat or try something new. Oop, I found some more. $2.47, and this is on the Uncle Ben's creamy 4 cheese with vermicelli. That sounds so good. So I'll see if there's an additional discount in the app too. So no additional coupon in the app, but there's 3 times points on some of these items too. So you can get additional money off at a later date for buying these ones. So that could work too. And I never buy snacks full price. I always look for a sale, additional coupons, and red tags for snacks, especially shelf-stable snacks. And for the holidays, it looks like they have 79 cents each, must buy 4. So that would be a good deal. I would stock up on things like that and use them later in the year. And it's got a best by date of 2026. And those are the kind of deals I look for to stock my pantry for the long term too. Ooh, another red tag. We've got some anchovies for $1.97. Let's see, what red tag is this? Unmeat. Oh, it's plant-based, $2.47, normally $5. It's a good price. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab one of these to put in my pantry. I've never tried it before, but at $2.47, that's definitely a good price for me to try something new. This is actually one of the sales I love to take advantage of if I want any sort of shelf-stable cereal, $1.99 each. When you buy 3, that is such a good deal. This is actually a really fun gift idea too. For kids, they love to get holiday cereal as a Christmas gift. It's such a fun idea. And they also usually have some sort of deals on pasta sauce. So I'm always checking down here too. I can usually find some sort of red tag, but I don't see any today on the pastas. Looks like they're out of this one, this red tag, $1.77 for Fiesta flat bottoms. That would be a really good deal if I could find it. Ooh, water chestnuts, $1.77. And I don't have any. I'm gonna grab some. Love this for spinach dip, actually, with the Knorr mix. Regular water chestnuts are $1.99, so this still is a little bit less expensive. Oh my gosh, it's the mother load of discounts. Like what? 59 cents? Love that. They have these at Aldi for 29 cents, I believe. If they have them in stock. They don't always have them in stock, but this is a good deal. Wow, this is a great red tag section. So some red tags are not good deals. So like these garbanzo beans, you can get a pound of garbanzo beans at Target for $1.99 and probably less expensive at Walmart too. So you do have to kind of check the apps and compare and make sure you're getting a good deal, because some of the red tags are not great. It's just their clearance for them. I can usually find some good red tags on things on the top shelf. I don't see any today, but a lot of the organic things tend to go on sale because the shelf life is not as long and they have to get rid of them. But I will eat them, and so will my kids before they even go bad. And I had a coupon, so my total is $5.18 today. So the app gave me a $5 coupon, probably because I haven't been here in a little while. So I got a couple of things for stocking stuffers, a couple candies, and a couple of things to add to my pantry for shelf-stable items, and spent $5.18 today. So that was a pretty good haul. My Aldi currently has canned vegetables for about 50 cents right now, so that's why I didn't take advantage of the canned vegetable sale at that store. I'm able to stock up for a little bit less at a different store. But if that's what was available to you, that would definitely be a great price to stock up on. And things like the discount bread, if there's a really good deal, I'll usually buy those and freeze them for later if I can't use them this week. That way I can extend the shelf life and stock up my pantry and my freezer for later too. Oh, and I would have picked up that 5-pound bag of potatoes as well. I just bought one though, a 10-pound bag for $3.29 at Aldi the other day, so I don't need any more potatoes, but that is another one I would have done. So I would have taken advantage of the discount turkey, some of those potatoes, lots of canned vegetables, then some chocolates and things like that, either for a treat for myself or for stocking stuffers and gifts for others. Now I'm gonna head into the Ralph's and see what kind of deals I can find there. Alright, let's grab an ad. Okay, let's look at the deals. Okay, this grocery store, I think it's similar to a Kroger. I think it's the same brand possibly. I could be wrong about that, but we don't have Kroger around here. And this is our Ralph's. And honestly, the prices are just not good here at all. Like $3.99 for pretzels. Oh my gosh. I can get those for $1.99 at Aldi. But let's look for the deals. Okay, so their clearance rack is back here by the restrooms. Let's see what they have. And they have lots of, looks like classic butter cookies for $2.40. Let's see, some sprinkles for $1.83. That could be good for decorating holiday baking. Look at this though, they have some good prices on bread. These are baguette slices for $1.64. $2.10 here for this bread, and this is garlic loaf. Yum, normally $6.99. So these are some really good bakery. That's what I like to come here for sometimes, is getting the baked goods, because they are really good. Look, French loaf for $1.50. I think I'm gonna have to pick up some of these things though, actually. Some of these are just too good. Look, sourdough pretzel rolls for $1.50. It's because it's got today's date on it, but we can freeze it. Just make sure it looks good and that it's not moldy or anything weird like that. And that could be a really good deal. Okay, so let's get that. And I'm here at like noon, so it's not super early. All right, so let me get that one too. Only a few days after Halloween, and this one's $1.58. Okay, look at this crazy deal. $2.80 on those same Feastables I just bought for $1 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for $2.80. And I paid $1 each at that last store. So definitely pays to look at these clearance areas because that is a crazy good deal. Normally $8 for this. So wow. And this organic soup $1.09, and it's good until 2025. That's a really good deal too. Normally $2.24. And they have other soups too. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a can of this minestrone as well for $1.09. It's good until 2027. Oh my gosh, the deals are just so good in this clearance rack. So even though this store doesn't have any good deals really for regular groceries, their clearance is just fire. It's really, really good. Lots of different choices. I'm gonna leave some of these for other people, but I did take one of each of the soups. I also have like measuring cups for $1 over here. A lot of things that I've never seen. Oh, Pocky for 37 cents. Yes, please. That's a great stocking stuffer or a treat for one of my kids. 37 cents. My gosh, they sell those for a lot more than that usually. I found some wasabi powder too, and I just wonder what the date is, but it's only $1.99, normally $8 for this. And we love wasabi. I'm just not sure of how long it's good for. That's the only question. I don't see a date anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and get just one. And a quick note, you may have noticed that I don't usually grab a ton of any one item that's on sale, and that's because I only grab what's in my budget for the week and what I know we'll actually eat for my family of 4. So if I know that we're going to be eating corn and it's a really good deal, I'll usually end up getting maximum 7 or 8 cans, maybe if it's just a screaming deal, just because I know that I don't have a ton of space in my pantry for things like that, and the budget doesn't allow me to spend more than a certain amount of money. So I always recommend only buying what you think you can actually use before it goes bad, what you have space for, and what's actually in the budget. So if you're only supposed to spend $20 on your shopping trip, then don't go over just because something's a really good deal, because there's always going to be something else on sale next week and the week after that. There's always things on clearance, always things on sale. They even have things like coffee, Dunkin' blueberry muffin coffee. I even found some pretzel bites for 38 cents because they were supposed to sell them by yesterday, but they look fresh, and I think it just really depends. There's nothing in here. There's no butter. It's just flour, water, oil, salt, barley, and yeast. And it looks, I don't see any like signs. I don't know what the rules are, why they have to sell it by a certain date, but these look good. I think I'm gonna leave them for somebody else. It's such a good deal though. Lentil soup for $1.12. You could seriously feed yourself for quite some time by just shopping over here with maybe $10. They have some really good protein-packed items. I mean, they've got some chicken and wild rice soup for $2, but they do have some of these soups for $1.09. And that could feed you for a meal for $1. Or maybe even multiple meals if you put it with some of these breads. And some of these breads have cheese too. So that'll get you a little bit of protein in there. I just love finding little deals like that. And really, this is the kind of thing I do if I'm gonna buy anything shelf stable. So I see if it's in the discount rack first. We've got a lot of tofu here for $1.69, and it's organic. That's a really good price actually for tofu. Let's see what the size is. 14 ounces, so this is a great deal. Tofu has so much protein in it too, 8 grams of protein in a 3-ounce piece, and there's 4.5 servings. I'm gonna pick up a silken tofu. Ooh, look, chickpea tofu, that's new. This one's $4.79 though. I wanna make a salad. Good until December 31st, okay. I think I'm gonna try this. This is a good price, $1.69. And again, this is 4 grams of protein in this one, so not as much, but I'm gonna add this to a salad. So I think this might be the store brand. So it looks like they have some pretty good deals on the store brand items here. So right now I'm looking for the prices I would pay on fresh produce. And I like this price on baby carrots, $1.49, and that is for a whole pound. And then these carrots here, I don't see a price. Oh, here we go, $1.99 for 2 pounds of carrots. So that's pretty good too. I would definitely pay that price. Let's see what other deals. See if they have any deals on potatoes, just like the other store. So it's $3.99 for 5 pounds, and 10 pounds is $4.99. So not quite as good as the other store that we were just at. Looks like they have some reduced greens, $1.58, normally $3.49, and this is good until tomorrow. So I could definitely eat that today. And they have a lot of other choices too. Green leaf sandwich cut, gourmet spring mix for $2.03. Even a spinach and arugula up there for $1.74. Although it's still a better deal just to get a head of iceberg, I think, for $1.99. These are kind of small though, so it might actually be better to buy one of those that's on clearance. Here's the turkey deal, 79 cents a pound for a young turkey. I also like to look for manager stickers too. No, but oh, there's one. This is their like reduced section. So $2.49 for this bacon, $6.45 for this bone-in chuck short ribs, and $5.59 for the carne asada back there. You can find some pretty good deals as long as you're going to eat it that day. And here it looks like they have water chestnuts for only $1.49, so they're actually cheaper here at Ralph's. So that's why it pays to kind of know all of your different stores and their prices, and to kind of go on the hunt occasionally. I haven't been to either of these stores in probably a couple of years, so I'm pretty surprised at what I'm seeing. The prices are very, very, very pricey on most things. I can get them a lot cheaper at Aldi, but I'm happy to find some really good deals on clearance here too. Okay, so this is all I'm going to be getting here today. But I found some really great prices and I'm really excited, and let's go check it out. So the total ended up being $10.15. I got a couple soups, some wasabi powder, 2 different kinds of bread, some Pocky as a stocking stuffer, more stocking stuffer candy here, or treats for me, and some silken tofu. So lots of different items that I got today for 10 bucks. I would say that's a pretty good haul. And this was just an example of some of the random things that I can find on a daily basis without any planning at all. And that's what I would do if I'm already out and about. Sometimes I just pop into a grocery store and see what the clearance items look like, and to see if I can find something that I can put in my freezer or my pantry for later. And then I can kind of stockpile and just use the ads to finish the meals. So if I see in the ad that there's going to be turkeys on sale for less than $1 a pound, I'll go buy one of those. Or if maybe the chicken is going to be $2 a pound, I might go get that and buy it in bulk and then freeze some, and then get whatever fresh produce is on sale in the ad to complete all the meals. And so that is the way that I always save money over a long period of time and every single week. It's just by paying close attention to prices and making sure I'm not overpaying on anything. And also you can use cashback apps like Ibotta. I've heard of other apps like Fetch. I don't personally use that one. And you can also look for coupons on coupons.com, and they do have some manufacturers coupons that you can print and use as needed. But my main staples that I use for protein are meats that are on sale, dry beans that I make from scratch. Canned beans can be on sale a lot too, and just kind of fill in the gaps with all the fresh ingredients from the ad. Once I get home with all my red tag finds, I'll put those in my pantry and try to stock up those things, and then do sort of a reverse meal planning. So I'll look at everything that I have in my pantry, refrigerator, and freezer, and then I'll take the weekly ad and write my next plan for the next week. Once I picked up those things that I just picked up at the store, I'll look at my ad and take a look at what the meat option is or the protein for the week and see if it's a good deal. And I usually try to buy in bulk. So right now at this particular store, the Vons Albertsons I was just at, they have the 59-cent turkeys again. And this is the next week's deal after I just went to the store. So this one is what they're doing this week. So I see that they have the turkeys, so I'll definitely write that down on my list. And with the turkey, I can make a lot of things. So I'll immediately put that in the refrigerator to have that thaw so I can make sure I cook that as soon as possible. And along with that, I'll be getting the sale fruit items. So I'll be getting a pineapple and some mandarin oranges. So I'll write that down on my list as well. And we know that potatoes are on sale. They do have something called a $5 Friday at this particular store. And I see they're doing 2 for $5 on any type of potatoes here. These two, the gold potatoes or russets. So I'd probably take advantage of that deal. When I used to shop at this store, I went every Friday because that's when they had the $5 Fridays, and they still have everything stocked from the ads because people, usually couldn't make it on Wednesday or Thursday when they started the ad. So Friday worked beautifully too. Whichever day they're stocked and whichever day they have the best deals, that's the day you should go shopping. So then I would write down my list of other items I saw that were a good deal. So usually canned vegetables are a good deal at this particular store, maybe frozen vegetables too, frozen fruit or canned fruit. The butter is usually pretty reasonable. They usually have some sort of discount, especially during the holidays. Right now it looks like it's going to be $3.99. I can see on the ad. So I pick up some butter. The onions are usually not too bad either. I can usually find either yellow, white, or sweet that are a good deal. So I'll pick up some onions, about 3 pounds usually, so I can have enough to last me for a few weeks. I would have picked up the cheese deal from last week and made sure I had plenty of cheese to go for, maybe the entire month, either 1 or 2 of those large containers of cheese. And then I'll just go through and write down what I can make. So this week I wrote down roasted turkey with mashed potatoes and canned green beans. Then I can make a pot pie crust from scratch using just flour and butter, a little bit of water. And then I can make some turkey pot pie with some frozen mixed veggies or canned mixed veggies, some potatoes, then just flour and milk for the filling. And then of course the leftover turkey that I cooked the day prior. Then I can use some leftover turkey for turkey soup using some onions, maybe some canned veggies or frozen veggies, or some fresh veggies if they were a good price, like some carrots or celery. Then I could do baked potatoes with turkey and cheddar and maybe some beans, a turkey chili another day, some leftovers on one day, and then maybe a turkey casserole topped with some mashed potatoes. So that's what I would write down. And for breakfast, it just depends on what's on sale or what I have on hand. So if I have a lot of flour and baking ingredients, I can make pancakes with some fruit on the side. And if eggs are a good price, I can do hard-boiled eggs, scrambled eggs. And of course, I would always look at the clearance section to get all of my bread. I can freeze it and reheat it. We can eat unconventional things for breakfast too, like those pretzel rolls that I found. We actually ate those for breakfast this week. Might be a little unconventional, but they were sourdough pretzel rolls and they were delicious and the kids loved them. So I served those with fruit and some hard-boiled eggs because we had eggs on hand, and it was a perfect breakfast. Or I might pick up some oatmeal because it's usually a pretty good price, and I can make overnight oats or oatmeal bites or granola bars using some peanut butter and some chocolate chips, a little honey. Tons of options for breakfast. I usually just make it work with whatever we have on hand and whatever is on sale. So that's what I recommend if you're looking for a way to really reduce your grocery bill. That's what I recommend, is going in with a plan, making sure you write it down, know what prices you're going to be paying, make sure that you really lean on that weekly ad and the clearance items, red tags or things that are on clearance for especially shelf-stable items like certain kinds of snacks or canned goods. Always a great idea to just stock up on those when they're on clearance. And if you really, really are in need of groceries, you can call 211 and get assistance in your area to possibly get some free groceries as well, or some sort of assistance. So there's always that for an option too. But as far as always keeping my grocery bill low, it's about bringing my list, making my plan, and make sure I'm ready for everything for the week. Dinners, snacks, breakfast, lunch, leftovers, you name it. And so far, I've been able to keep my grocery bill under $400 a month for the last several years. So definitely do this. And if you don't have a little planner, this one is available on Amazon. I designed it, and I think it's under $10 or around $10 right now. So check that out. If you have any other questions or some suggestions on other ways to save money, put those down below in the comments so everybody can read them. I have a ton of other meal plans on my channel. If you're really short on funds, I've got tons of ideas for you, so check those out. And YouTube thinks you'd like to watch another video, go ahead and click on that wherever that is. Enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.